Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with my 7th and final layout using the March hip kit. It's not March, it's February. I just got my March kit, so it's kind of on my mind right now. So I'm taking some of these scrap pieces of paper and I'm going to build my own background. And I wanted to use a white piece of cardstock for that just because it's going to be covered up. And I needed it to be a little bit more stable than what I had because the white cardstock I have is very thin. So I backed it. If you saw, the first thing I did was I took a really shiny piece of cardstock that I'm probably not going to use regularly and just put my white piece of cardstock on top of it. So it's kind of like double layered up a little bit like that. And I am going to use the large pink polka dot paper from my mind's eye, pardon my head, sorry about that. And that's going to be along the bottom. And then on the top, I used the Heidi Swap piece of paper. And then this right here is a branding strip from a wood grain piece of paper from the kit. And I can't remember who made that. It might have been We Are Memory Keepers, actually. It was either that or Webster's Pages. I can't remember. One of them. The one that I used on Toby's, the one I did for Toby Dynasty, that paper. It was Webster's Pages. I just saw it. Okay, Webster's Pages. That was a branding strip. So I used the wood grain pattern there to kind of separate the two. And then I used 2 pieces from the We Are Memory Keepers 6x6 pad that are pink. So this layout is about my Kaylin, and she just turned 7 years old. Her birthday was March 4th. And yep, I can't really stand it. I'm kind of upset that she's getting older. I kept teasing her that this is the last birthday she's allowed to have. She's not allowed to get any older. She did not appreciate that. But these are 2 pictures I took of her. You know, the one on the left there is right before she went to school, and then the one on the right was later that night. She took cupcakes to school for her class, and then she brought a few home that they hadn't eaten, so we ate the rest of them that night. And so I'm using that big chipboard piece, Today is the Day, and I really wanted to use that piece because it's very large, and I wanted to use it on, you know, something that was just a special day, and this was definitely special. So I'm going to use my quick dry adhesive that is in my fine line bottle, which I got at Hobby Lobby in the section where they sell model cars. It's in where the tools are for that kind of stuff, so you can get them at Hobby Lobby if you haven't picked one up yet. I highly recommend it. It's really great. It doesn't get clogged, and it comes out really nice and thin. And I also bought one for my Glossy Accents. I still need to actually fill the bottle up with it, but Glossy Accents is a love-hate relationship for me because I love the adhesive, but I hate the bottles. They clog up so much. Okay, so I'm straightening out this picture because it's a tiny bit crooked, so I just kind of straightened it out a little bit. And I have these letter stickers out. These are actually, I don't know who makes them because I got them from Katie Yeager, who works with Ali Edwards, and she did like a little Instagram sale of some boxes, like little bags of stuff that she was trying to get rid of, so I bought one from her, and these little black letter stickers came in them, so I'm going to use them to kind of as a, what's it called, subtitle? Yeah, subtitle. And the 7 there is from the open book cut apart sheet that we actually got in the October hip kit. So it was one of the cut aparts from one of the papers, and I kept the 7 because I knew Kaylin was going to be turning 7 soon, so I saved it specifically to make on her layout here. So I'm using these letters to write U-turn, so the whole title is Today is the Day You Turn 7. That's going to be the whole thing. And I'm going to put the year as well. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put it yet. So I'm going to use a couple of elements from this chipboard sheet here. I'm trying to use up as much as I can. I'm going to use this large floral down here. And I'm going to use this cute little ribbon, and that's where I'm going to put the stickers for the year. So I'm going to put 2015 on here. And let's see, what else do I do? Pulling out a few things here. I'm going to use a couple of these rub-ons. I haven't used, I think I only used one so far, so I'm like, I need to start using these suckers. They're really cute. So I'm going to use this little heart cluster right next to this. And these rub off like a dream. Oh my gosh, I mean, I probably didn't even need my tool, honestly. I could have probably just rubbed my fingers across it and they would have come off. It was beautiful. Look how shiny they are too. I love it. I'm also going to use this globe and the little star. No particular reason for the globe. It was just something to fill this in, and I'm not traveling anytime soon, so I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I'm nuzzling that right next to the title there, and then I'm going to add the star down here as well. It almost looks like a sun. It might be a sun, but what else do I use? Oh, I use this other little ribbon banner here. And the heart. I'm going to put that right on top of the chipboard flower there. I just reattached that because I took it off where the staple was before. Oh, and there's Layla hitting my camera. You see her little fingers down there at the bottom. Sorry, I didn't realize she'd hit it. Okay, so I'm going to use some of these aqua chevron arrows here. And I'm going to do 2 pointing towards one of Kaylin's pictures. I try to do all 3 of them, but the third one doesn't fit around because of that title right there. So I put the other one at the top instead. Yeah, just stick it up there. I have learned my lesson to put the cap back onto the fine line every time I use it. I was keeping it open while I made an entire layout, but it tended to dry pretty quickly. So it was just easier. That way I don't have to pick out the adhesive or anything. So I used my 2-inch circle punch and I punched this out that says Smile Pretty from the Heidi Swap paper. And I'm going to use all of these enamel dots so I finish up this whole sheet here, this whole package. And those are actually kind of like an orangey color. They're almost like a pinkish orange. It goes well though. It looks better in person than it does on the camera right now, honestly, but, but it's fine. So I scattered them all around. And I'm going to put the date down here, which was March 4th. Put that right underneath the 7. And I'm taking a look at it. Excuse me. I know I'm going to do some journaling on it. I don't think I add anything else though. I think that's all that I add to it. Oh, just kidding. I add this. This is a wood veneer that says, let me move my fingers. The wood veneer is by Evalicious and it came in the kit. Oh, it says today happened like this. Oh, and then I use, yes, I use these as well. These are both from Freckled Fawn. That's a little heart that says awesome on it. And then I use this is supposed to be like a banner and it came with like stick pins, but I did not like the stick pins and they kept poking me, so I threw those out. So I had this little banner. So I used it kind of like as a kind of arrow triangle thing pointing towards the title there. And I'm going to do my journaling under here. And that's going to complete my layout. And that completes my February hip kit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to have a Kill a Kit video coming up here probably tomorrow. And just got my March kit, so I'm excited to dive into that one. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you go check out the hip kit if you haven't already. I have a link in the video, in the description of the video here. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.